Hairitage lock bundles, originated by Macon Styles, are handmade to look identical to the locking pattern of natural grown locks, so no one should be able to tell you have extensions. Hairitage lock bundles are great for adding length to existing locks, creating a new set of locks, or doing lock repairs. We use no thread, glue, or harsh methods in this process. So unlike the wrapping method, we use a method that actually secures the lock. So here you can see an example of the wrap method that most people use for starting their lock extensions. The slippage that you see is what many people may experience with the wrap method, either long term or short term, depending on how the extensions are wrapped. So to illustrate, hair is wrapped around over and over until it resembles a lock. But it still has a wrap look to it. So as the client's hair grows out and locks up, it looks slightly different than the extensions. So more people are turning to a more natural way of doing lock extensions. Our Hairitage lock bundles, as you can see here and in other videos that we have posted, Hairitage lock bundles look more like a natural lock. There's no slippage. It's firm and secure. And just by looking at it here on the video, you can see a little bit more of an aged look versus a wrap look. So this is why a lot more people are choosing to get Hairitage lock bundles versus getting their hair wrapped for their lock extensions. I'm showing you now some hair from the hair store. This is human hair, however, it is a soft afro human hair. It does not match a 4C texture. It's very soft and it has a lot of waves in it, and that affects the overall look of the lock. In order for the lock to look very natural, coarse, and textured, it has to have a 4C texture, and that's what our hair is, afro human kinky hair. And it's tight, coily, coarse hair. So you can see by the coils here that this hair is very good quality 4C hair. So our Hairitage Afro bundles, compared to the store brand here, you can see the difference for yourself. There are some people who prefer to use their own hair and send me their hair when it comes to making the locks. I just have to advise that it may not have the same look because the texture of the hair plays an important part in the lock looking very natural and real. Lock size and lock quantity. I make everything from extra small, small, medium, and large. So now you have a visual for the sizes that are available and the minimum number of bundles you should get in order to reach a full head of locks. Of course, this is going to depend on how much hair you have. Some people have brush cuts and stuff like that, so the quantity will be a little bit different. And of course, you can consult with me and I can give some information. Now, extra small is going to be a 0.25 centimeter. The minimum required for a full head is approximately 12 bundles or 120 locks. So if you want a full head of smaller locks and small parts, then a 0.25 centimeter is the lock size that you want to go with. Now the next one is a small, which is more so 0.5 centimeter in thickness. This one is going to range a minimum of 9 bundles or 90 locks for a full head. And you can measure it on a measuring tape as well, so that you can see exactly the size that you'll get. This next one is 1 centimeter. 1 centimeter is also average for locks. If you get a full head of 1 centimeter locks, the minimum you'll need is 5 bundles or 50 locks. You really don't need a whole lot of 1 centimeter locks, because if you get something like 120 or more, then your locks will be too bulky. You won't be able to do many styles or anything with them. So you want to be able to put them in a ponytail and really style them. The last one is a size large. It's 1/2 an inch. So this one is on the thicker size. This one definitely is for someone who has freeform locks or intentionally parted their locks really big in order to get this size. And the minimum is 3 bundles. You want to keep that in mind, because you definitely don't want to get a lot of 3 or a lot of the 0.5 inch locks, because if you get a whole lot of these, your locks will be very bulky. And again, you want to make sure that it's very natural looking. So it's recommended to get a minimum of 3 bundles for a full head if you're doing 0.5 inch. So to review here, you have extra small, small, medium, and large. All sizes can be made. And so when you're on the website placing your order and you're putting the size that you'd like, definitely want to take a look at this video and reference the sizes so that you can get the exact size that you want, and you'll get the minimum required for a full head. So thank you so much for watching. Again, this is Hairitage lock bundles using Hairitage Afro bundles.